Begin today with the results of a coroner's inquest. A jury found the officers involved in the December 2017 shooting death of Stacy Micheletti were justified in their actions.
MTN's Margaret DeMarco was at the inquest and tells us what happened.
Once he had armed himself, it was very clear to me that all of our lives were in imminent danger.
Great Falls police officers shot at Stacy Micheletti 15 times after he pointed what they believed to be a gun at them. But the incident on December 11th started at 9:30 a.m. when dispatchers received a suspicious call.
A male was hiding in bushes behind a house, and that he had a gun. He had pointed it at least one person, maybe two, and that he had fled the scene.
Officers were able to identify Micheletti by the contents of a backpack he had left behind.
I had heard Officer Halloran relay over the radio that he had been advised by a neighbor of Micheletti that Micheletti drove a white Mustang with a blue racing stripe.
Soon, officers located the Mustang at 52nd Street and 10th Avenue North. Officers say the urgency to find Micheletti was high due to him becoming more erratic throughout the morning.
Our idea was to sit on the vehicle until we could have an unmarked vehicle come wash the vehicle. And so, yeah, that was where we met with the other officers.
Officers' plans quickly changed when a black Pontiac pulled up and Micheletti got out. The four officers near the Mustang quickly moved in on Micheletti.
He looked pretty panicked at that time, and then he started to reach into his waistband. I continued to tell him to show me his hands.
Officers said Micheletti was looking back and forth. Then officers noticed Micheletti had a gun in his hand.
He raises his gun, and I can see as I'm outstretched, I could see his gun come up towards us and it disappeared behind my gun, so I know that he's pointing his gun at me, and it was at that point in time that I discharged my first round.
And why did you start firing at him?
I was in fear that he was going to shoot these officers over here as he was raising the handgun towards them.
Montana Division of Criminal Investigation Agent Mark Hilliard says the gun Micheletti pointed at officers was a pellet gun.
When I first looked at that weapon, I thought it was real. I had to get down and physically look down the barrel to see what kind of caliber it was.
Hilliard also found meth in Micheletti's pocket, and a toxicology report states meth was in his system at the time of the shooting. In Great Falls, Margaret DeMarco, MTN News.
There will be no charges against the three officers involved in the shooting death of Micheletti.